Alright, so today we're gonna try to figure out what's wrong with our timers. I think that's the issue with the teleport portal and dashing through, and then there's like this. I'll try it out again. Sometimes we don't dash through the portal, or it doesn't force us to dash through, and it might be because of our timers. What's weird is that I thought I fixed this issue. It still seems to keep like right there, and I'm not entirely sure, but I think it might be because maybe we're in the neutral state for too long, or the neutral state timer goes off just as we're about to teleport through. I'll have to figure out what's going on there. But wait. Let's read what's happening here. So let me see. So at teleporter 10, this is where our outgoing direction is 0, -1. But before that, if we're going through, so we should be dashing through, and then as we dash through, so this is the weird part. Teleport portal node 11, which is this one right here, tells us that our outgoing direction is here, and we're dashing through once this code gets ran. Hey, how's it going, Daniel? How you doing, man? And so right over here, okay, we're in the neutral state as we're going through. We fall, then we dash again. As we dash again, we're in the neutral state. Let me see if that's the same thing that happens here. We dash, then neutral. Yeah, it's the same exact thing, but for some reason, this one isn't registering. Just sitting, I'm thinking of learning Godot, but I don't know when I'll get to that already. I have downloaded it and everything, but I don't know. What's with solo devs having black and white icons? I can never tell when you're live. Hey, how's it going, Kitsune? I noticed a lot of people actually have black and white icons. Are you saying like black and white icons on Twitch, or like on the solo dev server? And Daniel, so what's stopping you from starting? Is it overwhelming? I can see why. Like, I mean, that's usually what prevents me from like getting to something, is like thinking about everything that I would have to do to get into it. Or like seeing other people's work could also be a little intimidating. Yeah, Titans is black and white. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people have black and white icons. Let's see. You know, it's funny. Like a lot of the time when people message me, like I try to find people online to like help me with the game, and it's funny. Like every time someone contacts me, they always have black and white. What's it called? A black and white icon. It makes me wonder, like, if there's like this, I don't know, this black and white icon clique of like people that like stick together. Maybe it's just that it's minimalistic. It's mostly the fear of failing again, since I tried programming and game dev like 5 times already, and last time I tried Unity, did the iron source merge, and that completely killed my game dev passion. I see. Well, there's like this, I remember reading, or I was like, I don't know where I saw it, but there's like this saying where it's like, you know, you'll never learn unless you fail, or like, people that never fail are people that never try, something like that, something along those lines. You know, it's supposed to be motivating. I'm butchering the saying, but I remember it was, I don't know if it's true, but they were like saying how like Einstein, there was like this example with Einstein where he did like a times tables with like the factor of 9. So he was like, 9 times 1 is 9, 9 times 2 is 18, and so on. And then he goes to 9 times 10, and he says it equals 91, and like the whole class laughs at him. And then he says something along the lines of like, people are only going to make fun of you for your mistakes, but not for the things that you've done successfully. So like, he multiplied 9 times, 9 from 0 to 9 times 9 correctly, but everyone laughed at 9 times 10. Yeah, I'm completely butchering this the point of what exactly I'm trying to say, but I hope you get it. Well, I will say that there are a lot of sources online. Like, you could find a lot of open source projects for GDScript. I think GDScript is like, at least from all the languages that I've learned, GDScript is probably the easiest. That like I had the pleasure of learning. But I do have like, I guess, a lot of experience with like Java, C++, a decent amount in Python. So yeah, but yeah, GDScript is, I feel like it's very easy to learn. And the sun is like super bright. Hey, how's it going, DV? Welcome. All right, so yeah, we still have this bug with the. I think I already showed it, but I'll show it one more time. With our portals, and I think it's because, it has to do with our timers. Oh, and it's, what's weird is that like, this wasn't an issue yesterday, and now it's become a huge issue. It might be because I'm like spamming the button, like I'm constantly pressing B, and also I feel like my reflexes are a little slow today. Alright, so I spam. Let's try this one more time. Oh my god. Is something wrong with my Xbox controller? So yeah, if I spam it, if I spam it right here, for some reason we don't get pushed through, and it's weird because if we look at our dash states, well, when we enter this portal, we should be in the dash state. So that's the thing that doesn't make any sense to me. I'll have to see. This is teleport portal. Yeah, it's so weird. Let's do this. Let's go into our portal here. Yeah, I'm convinced it has to do with our timers, but I'm also confused as to why, like, the only way you can teleport through the portal is if you're in the dash state. So yeah, so over here, if player is dashing, this is the only time we can teleport, but we are teleporting and then we're dying. So it's very, very strange, but you know what I'm gonna do? Let's try this one more time. I'm missing out on the chat. Let's see. Yeah, so I don't really have anything to add from what's already been said. But yeah, Godot, I think Godot is very easy to learn. I think it's the easiest engine to learn, just because it's so lightweight with everything. can make a very simple game. Or honestly, like the best way I learned was literally just downloading a project online and then like manipulating some of the mechanics. That was my first game. I can show you guys. I can't show you, but I can send you a link. This was my first game ever with Godot, and literally all I did was I found some random open source project related to like a roguelike, and then I just added my own little twist to it. Hey, how's it going, Fernando? Yeah, actually, my first game ever was from following a tutorial, but that was when the humble days of game dev, where you set your scope way too large. So yeah, I followed a bunch of tutorials on like how to get every mechanic that I wanted, and then it didn't work out. It was just too large for me. I tried making like this huge RPG Vampire Slayer game. It never worked out. But you live and learn. Oh yeah, every kid wanted to make a ultra detailed mechanic rich MMORPG. Yeah, honestly, something like I remember when I was like in high school, like I fantasized about making like a game similar to Eve, where like there's this, like it has its own economy and everything like that. So yeah, I still want to make it one day, but it's obviously it's a lot harder to make as a solo dev. So yeah. We shouldn't be like right here. We're entering the dash state and then the neutral state, and yet we're still teleporting through. So it's very strange here. Let me see something. See, is player teleporting? That's basically, where's that? Oh, is player dashing right here? So yeah, if player is dashing, if our player state is the state dash, then we return true. Otherwise, it's false. And then so over here, if player is dashing, we shouldn't even be teleporting the player, but we are. Let me just try this. I think I got a follow. I just got a notification, but it doesn't record it. I need to get like something that puts that out in the chat. I will check and thank that person for following me. Frank Underwood, thank you, man. How did I learn to program a game? So I actually took a programming class like in high school, my sophomore year. It was like it was actually a game dev course, but we didn't learn any game dev. It was all about learning Java and like the basics of Java. And then in like the last semester, they were like, "Hey, I've taught you everything you need to know. I've taught you programming. Now make a game." And it was all up to us. So I downloaded Unity and decided to mess around with it. I made like this maze game, this 3D maze game that like I just followed a bunch of. Actually, it was just as Brackeys got really popular, so I followed like their FPS tutorial, and that's what I guess that was like the start of me learning game dev. But then I took a huge break. It wasn't until like I want to say my sophomore year in college or freshman year in college, the summer after my freshman year in college, that's when I like sort of got into it. I tried making a game from scratch in Java. It went well. It was a lot of fun, but yeah, that also died. Oh yeah, and rip Brackies. I think that, I mean, they still have the game jams from time to time. I miss Brackies. I remember watching his final video, like his final goodbyes, and I was kind of sad. I don't know why they canceled, or they stopped making tutorials. All right, so let's see what happens here. See, player is teleporting, and then usually, let's see here. Yeah, player is teleporting, and then we should get teleport player node. We should get it's hard for me to you guys can't see my mouse. Let me bring this up a bit. See, player is teleporting, then teleport node outgoing direction is 1 0. Like, this is usually the order that we should go in. But then over here, player is teleporting, but then we're not getting this this code right here. So let's try to figure out why. So we definitely do set the player position to whatever it is, and then we have teleport delay. Teleport delay dot start. So yeah, like this timer, something's not going on with this timer. We are setting our player dash duration to stop. And then teleport. Oh, and we are setting our dash duration timer to stop as well. The only thing that is weird is that we're not actually. Maybe we should actually run our determine player velocity somewhere up here. Their content was the best for Unity. Yeah, I think I would agree. It's been a while since I watched Brackies, but yeah, their tutorials were really good, and it was like, I guess I feel like it was perfect for like anyone, like even if you were a veteran programmer or something like that, or you were a complete noob. He taught you everything that you needed to know to like make your game, or make your FPS, or make your, I forgot what his other tutorials was, but I remember like when I was watching him, the FPS one was like the biggest one. I love the like what was it called? He was like, I forgot his intro, but it was like, "Welcome to Brackies," and then it played that tune or something. It was great. Yeah, it was very comfy. Also, Daniel, if you want some recommendations for tutorials, one of my favorite, well, you've probably heard of him. He's like super popular in Godot, but his name, Heartbeast. He has some really, really good tutorials. One of my personal favorites too is, his name is Miziz's. It's like 4 IZs. I think it's like that. He's really good too. His tutorials are nice because they're very straightforward. Like, he doesn't have any introduction. He just starts off with like, I feel like he speeds up his videos too. Like, he'll put them at like 1.2 speed or something like that, and then he's like, all right, this is how you do it. Just go here. Like, it's literally like best bang for buck. Best bang for your time. Do I have source code for my old games? For some of them, not for this game currently, but here, let me give you my GitHub. If you're interested in like some of my games on itch, just ask me and I'll send you the source code. I think the only source code I have is for the link that I sent, but if you're interested in anything, just send me a DM and I'll send it to you. I should post more of my work on GitHub, but I've just been lazy. I'm also like kind of self-conscious about my coding, because like I feel like I'm such a I'm not a lazy programmer, but I'm very like I kind of just rush the process, and like none of my code is organized. All code is bad. True. Facts. All right. So yeah, teleport delay dot start runs, and then at that point, what I'm guessing happens maybe. Well, we should still be in the dash state, but let me see here. Players teleporting. We're in dash. Players teleporting. Wait. It's down here. And then we're printing player motion. Player motion, where did I print that? Player motion is happening at the end of our teleport delay timeout. That's very strange. Oh, we're just grabbing the player node. Let's actually just, we could print this out, dot motion. I'm assuming it's gonna be 0, 0. So you know what? Maybe. Oh no, but we do have player. You know what? Maybe I have to put this after stop. Maybe that was our issue. I don't think that, honestly, I don't think that's our issue, but I'm desperate here. Let's try this again. Yeah, okay, so it's weird because right over here, our outgoing direction is 0, 1, and then player motion is 0, negative 110, which is the time that we want. But at this point, we're in the idle. How are we in? Oh, wait, no, because it's over here. Okay. Yeah, determine player velocity is happening. Oh, it's so weird because we're running player. Okay, determine player velocity is running right here, and then we're printing our player motion. But then if you look down here, oh, we're. Yeah, we should still be in the timer timed out. What is timer timed out? Let me see something. Yeah, so our timer did time out before. I don't know what timer this is. And then files. So this is our neutral state timer. Let me see something. Oh yeah, that's funny you say that. I feel like my code is a mess. Okay, so honestly, this shouldn't be here. This neutral state timer, and maybe that was our issue all along. This neutral state timer shouldn't have been on. So let's try it one more time. See what happens. Okay, so no, that still didn't fix it. And there's one other thing I want to do, and I'm going to set our neutral state timer to 1 second, just so it should still be consistent. Doesn't matter how long our timer is, we should still get it to work no matter what. change this to 1 second. Alright, so yeah, it's gonna be 1 second. We're gonna be kind of slow. Hey, how's it going, Aaron? How you doing, man? How's your did your game come out yet? Aaron's a fellow solo developer. He's working on a bridge or a bridge. It's a puzzle-like game, or a puzzle game. Oh, you're releasing it today! Congratulations! Oh, I see. It's on sale right now. Sick, man. I'm gonna buy it right now. What's this? Oh, Soku Chess. You've also made this, or is this? It looks great, man. I'll see you around, Fernando. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so we're still trying to figure out what's going on with our dashes, or like our teleporters. Over here, dash. It says oh my god, why is it like this? Players teleporting. Let me look at this again. It does have to do with our timer. Something is going on here. This teleport player node up here or down here should be happening before we enter the neutral state. So maybe, let's see what happens if I just remove the neutral state altogether. At least for now. I just want to figure out. Yeah, that definitely. I mean, it is part of the issue because we can't be in the dash state and like in the neutral state, our motion is set to 0, so that would make sense. But let me just see neutral state logic. For now, what we're gonna do is in our dash. Oh, the only thing is, I don't think we can switch. We'll just find out. If we're not dashing, we go immediately into the neutral state. Let's just comment this out for now. See what happens. We'll be stuck in a dash state though. Maybe this might not work. We can try changing our state into the idle state. Wait, let's do this. You partnered with Disney Games with the... Oh, sick, man. That's really cool. Oh, date. I read Disney Games for a second. Alright, we gotta be faster with our dashes now. Alright, this might be a little harder to get. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, and we disabled our portals here. Let's wait, did we? I don't remember disabling our portals. Let's see what's going on here. I mean, we are entering... Huh. Oh wait, let's comment this out. Okay. So it does seem like it works if we remove the neutral state. So yeah, I think, yeah, we just messed up somewhere with our neutral state. Oh. Very interesting that... So if I spam the dash button, we actually dash through. And let's just debug right here. So another thing I could do is introduce a teleport state. This would make our game... It'd make things a lot simpler. Hey, how's it going, Federico? What's this game about? So this game is a platformer, similar to Celeste, if you've heard of it. So it's supposed to be like super responsive, tight mechanics, stuff like that. And it's about death, or like it's about the afterlife. I do plan on adding like cool story to it, but right now I'm just focusing on the mechanics and the level design. So I'm thinking right now we could what we could do with our teleporters is actually switch to neutral state. We could turn that off while we let's see here. So I wrote this code a while back, and it's kind of a little messy right now, but let's see. Neutral state. So I think we're gonna just rewrite our neutral state. We have neutral state equals false, enter neutral state equals false. So let me see enter neutral state. Enter neutral. I'm going to comment all of this out for now. And then enter neutral state equals true. This is in our dash state, which we do want to have, but we're gonna make some adjustments. All right, and then we're gonna introduce the neutral state again. So we shouldn't enter the neutral state just yet. I could easily search through it, but I'm doing it this way. So if not dashing, we're gonna go into the neutral state. But at the moment, let's say and enter neutral state. Remember when you changed the player velocity speed? Now we know Super Mario Bros. Velocity works. How it works in the NES version. Actually don't know how they're okay. So we're stuck here because we're still in the dash state, I believe. Yeah, we're still in the dash state. And while we're in the dash state, I wonder why it's not pushing us forward anymore. Let's see. Technically, we should still keep moving. Let's see. Motion. So yeah, player motion is equal to 110.0. Let me just print one more thing. This is going to be a long process of me trying to figure out what's going on, but I guess it's necessary. It sounds like game dev, yep. I wonder, is this still printing? Oh yeah, I guess technically our motion is never vector 2. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so yeah, our motion is 110.0, so like we should be moving forward. I wonder why that's not the case. So our timer did go out. So let me see something. Oh, because at the end of our dash state, wait, let me see something. No, we're still technically see something. Yeah, our motion is 0 right now. Somewhere in our code we set motion is equal to vector 2 dot. Oh, you know where it is? It's right over here. I'm pretty sure our teleporters set motion equal to vector 2.0 right here. So let's comment this out for now. Let's try it again. Yeah, that's how I mean, so like right now, this is kind of like a minor step. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, this is technically what we wanted to happen. But yeah, I was kind of saying like, even though this might seem like a setback, this is like, it's a part of the progress that you're making. So like, you know, it's kind of like 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of deal. This is the 1 step back that's currently happening. And it's expected. So motion is set. Currently, we're not manipulating our player's motion, and they're constantly moving. Actually, no, our motion is still. At the moment, our motion I think is still vector 2 dot 0. So let's check. So in our neutral state, motion is set to 0. And in our dash timeout, motion is set to vector 2.0. So I'm going to comment this out too. Oh my god, I hope I don't confuse myself with all of this. I'm like manipulating, I'm like changing so many variables. I think we backed everything up. I hope I backed everything up. Do you know why a Java developer has glasses? Is because he don't see sharp. That's a good one. Oh, we can't. Okay. So now our motion is consistently. Wait, let me try that one more time. Our motion is consistently 110, so it's not set back to 0 at any given moment. Let me just make sure of that. Yeah, okay. So we're always at 110. And then what we need to do is we're going to introduce the neutral state again, and the neutral state is the only time that we should set our motion back to vector 2, 0. So in our dash state, I think this is... enter neutral state is going to equal true. And then in our state logic, let's go into dash. Let's just scroll down. And enter neutral state. Okay. So if we're not dashing and entering into neutral state, change state to neutral. Hey, how's it going, Mohammed Baba? Okay, so yeah, that kind of works. But at the moment, why are we teleporting across so fast? Our dash. Oh, our dash is 1. Oh, okay, wait. So I'm going to... So usually our dash only lasts for 0.2 seconds or 0.3 seconds. So for now, let's do this. Let's change... Oh, no, this is wrong. Where is it? So our neutral state duration... Oh, wait. Yeah, neutral state duration. Let's put this back at 0.3. Run it again. So what's weird is this should be our max distance when we go through the teleporter. Oh. Which is, I think it's like 7 tiles. Oh. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait, maybe... Is that 7 tiles here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's definitely a little bit more than... Wait, let's see our horizontal dash. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, okay. Whoa. Okay, so at this moment, I believe our dash timer gets stopped. Like we're not even, yeah, we teleport right through. And that's because our motion hasn't been set to 0 just yet. So we do need to set our motion into 0. And then I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it again in our teleporter. I feel like I'm like in this. I feel like I'm currently in this loop, you know, where like I keep going back and forth, trying the same things over and over. Oh, okay, wait. So now we're back at, I think, what was our original issue? Wait. Did we fix it? So I'm not sure why we died right there. Okay, so we did not fix it. There's still something wrong with it. Wait. Oh, crap. I should remove these spikes so that we don't have to potentially die every time. It's so weird because... Oh my god. So yeah, it does seem like it's working. But then there's like these random instances where it doesn't work. Oh, you know what? Let's remove these spikes in case because I know I'm gonna keep dying here. The teleporter is spawning the player 1 tile more. That's why it's 8 tiles. I think so. I could be wrong. So the teleporter, it should be pushing our player. Well, the teleporter basically resets our dash, and it is a little shorter. Well, typically it's shorter than a regular dash. Our regular dash is like 240. Like it sets our velocity to 240, and then as you exit a teleporter, so here we can actually test this out right now. Regular dash is going to, you can see this is our pink dash. The pink tiles is our dash distance. So I dash across, and that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 7, including this one. And if I dash across, yeah, it's a lot shorter. It's 4 tiles, it seems. So yeah, that's what it was like now. But I think what you were considering was when we didn't have that timer, the neutral state. When we weren't in the neutral state, we were going across like a crap ton. But now it should be fine. And then over here. It seems like it's working, but sometimes it doesn't work. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe it works. I'm like trying all speeds. Like if we're a little slow at our dash. Let's try this one more time. Going up here. Wait a second. Oh wait. I'm gonna edit this room a little bit too. Let's just bring this. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, okay. So right there, we were supposed to dash across, but we didn't. So that's one issue. And it's hard to like replicate what just happened. Well, one thing we need to do is I'm going to remove printing our motion, because sometimes I need to see what state, like what was the order of things that just happened. So I'm going to remove that for now. You know what it'll do? Let's just do that. Actually, no, I don't even want that. Maybe godot, the engine is still being worked on. I don't know. I feel like even if it is, there's something that I could do to fix this. Alright, so we're just gonna have to keep doing this until it happens again. Oh, right there. We are in the idle state. That is very weird. We're in the idle state when we teleport our player. So it must be that something's like not. Oh, okay. So what I think might be happening is that our hitbox. Let me see if there. This actually might be an issue with what is it? What's it called? Yeah. Let me see. Hitbox. Godot. Physics not in sync with script commands. So, if this is the case, I mean, one workaround would be to like force the player. So yeah, this was the issue with yeah, this was our original issue. We're dashing, and then the timer. We're entering the neutral state before. Okay, so one thing we could do, and this was actually the original plan, was to disable enter neutral state. The second player is teleporting. We could try that, and then at the end of this timer, wait, let's see here. At the end of this timer, we'll set our dash duration. Well, we already set the dash duration to start, so this would reset everything. The only issue is that we're still in. So one fix that we could do is force the player into like a neutral state, or like some sort of state, like a teleport state, something like that. Or what we could do, we're gonna try a bunch of things. We'll try one thing, and then if that doesn't work, we'll do another. So at the moment, Let's do this. So players teleporting. Let's do player dot enter neutral state is equal to false. So we're never going to enter the neutral state. As we exit through a portal. But then what we do need to do is at the end of that duration timer is okay. So then so we're still in the dash state. Player dot enter neutral state is equal to true. Oh, player node. Alright, so I think now I just have to keep testing to make sure. I think we got it now. It should work. Yeah, it seems like it works now. I'll test it for like 2 more minutes. Oh. So what happened there? We entered the dash, players teleporting, teleport node 10, motion is equal to 110, and then we've entered the neutral state. So at this point, we're already in the neutral state. Yeah, I think the best, we might want to create a state for this, just so that, yeah, we could reduce some complications. Yeah, because it is a little messy to have no state associated with our portal, because then we're like not entirely sure what's going on. Like sometimes we're, at least right now, I'm not entirely sure why. Oh, wait a second. You don't use state machines for your characters. Yeah, that is. I've never used state machines until I started working on this game. But I think it does make it easier, at least for me, because I feel like I could solve I could solve all of this by just creating another state. You know what? I think I'm gonna do it. And you know what's funny is I did write something for it, and then I just kind of yeah, like you'll see here, teleport 2, that's the teleport state. That's the state that we were gonna introduce, and then I kind of just ignored it. So why don't you use state machines for your characters? All right, let's try using teleport 2 as our. Okay, so we have enter teleport 2, can teleport. Let me just make sure. So we have a bunch of these. Can teleport, and I'm gonna remove all of it for now. I'm just gonna remove all of the code for teleports, and we're gonna rewrite it. So we have teleport portal. Yeah, so we could have our player handle. Yeah, I think let's do that. Enter teleport 2. We're just removing everything. Wait. What the hell? We're gonna give ourselves a clean slate with everything. The latest version of Afterlife is 214 megabytes, and it's only the demo. Well, to be fair, I do have there are a lot of files in Afterlife that I don't even use. So you'll see here, even from. You might see there's different oh, you can't see it. Wait. Bring this up. You'll see here I have this was my original player. I think I had a player 1 event before. We're up to player, you can't see it, but on the bottom I'm up to player 13. But I have all of these other scripts and scenes of the same thing, or different iterations of the same scene, and I just kept it there. So those are in the files, but if I deleted that, I'm sure that would decrease our file size. I mean, it's not that much. The player scene is what, 14 kilobytes. The code is 23 kilobytes. But I guess it all adds up, you know. I have a lot of rooms that I don't use either. Was that a why don't I use them? My internet dropped first. Yeah. I was wondering what was there a reason why you don't use them for your character? right, so we have this teleport too. I'm just gonna make sure our scenes still work. Like, I mean, it should be the same thing. Where's my controller? All right, yeah, so it's the same exact thing, but now what we're gonna do is have our player handle the physics of our teleport portal. So what I think I might do, so we have teleport 2. I might create a new teleport portal, or maybe I should just make a new script for it. You know what I'll do? Just make it back up. One second, I'm gonna back everything up. I see. Actually, I feel like we've talked about this before in the past. Kitsune. What exactly is EC/ECS style? I'm like looking it up, but I can't really find anything on it. Entity component system, I see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, we definitely did talk about we talked about this before. But the main gist is that entities are very simple structure and they have components, literally just bundles of data, no behavior attached to them. Systems then query and iterate the entities and do the behavior. I see. Okay. That seems like a good way to go about it, actually. It seems like it's great for like games where, like, because like the issue I'm facing right now is that something's not synced up. My hitbox is not synced up with my with like the physics of my player, and that's why I have to put like, now I'm thinking I have to put everything in my player states because there's like, yeah, there's some issue with the syncing going on. But if you're using an ECS, like you would basically iterate through each of your entities and figure out what they should do in order. Gotcha. That would be pretty cool to try. I feel like that would be great for like like a simulation type of game. I mean, I'm sure there's other. I'm sure it would work perfectly fine with this game as well. But like, I feel like that'd be greatly suited for like a simulation or like a real-time strategy type of game. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So yeah, we've backed everything up. What I'm gonna do as well is I'm just gonna duplicate this scene here. Call it teleport portal 4. Let's go into that scene. I'm gonna copy this in case we want to go back to it. I don't think we will, but oh no. I like talking like I'd prefer to talk about something that is in my game for a change. It's like I actually hate when I'm like just only talking about my game and like the 5 words or like I always say like the same few phrases where it's like, hey, this isn't working, let's try this. Hey, this is not what I expected. Let me comment this out. Like that's literally all I say if I'm just working on my game. It exposes me to something else too. I'm actually trying to like learn. I feel like I've taken a break from learning in general. Like all I do is work on my game, and it's like I've never watched tutorials anymore. I never like go on Reddit posts. It's just me trying to bang out my game, and I feel like I should like dedicate some parts of my day or like some parts of my week to just learning new things. That's like on the to-do list. I actually just read, or like I've read several books like this or similar to it, but like I'm sure you've heard it. It's pretty popular. It's called Atomic Habits, and they're like always saying like learn little things from time to time, or like just make 1% improvements. And so like I'm trying to do exactly that, because like right now I'm just focusing on my game, and yeah, I'll make more progress on my game, but I'd rather learn new things or get into the habit of learning new things, because it might even help me with working on this game, if I learn new things. Do I usually backtrack and optimize my code? Anxious that you'll get lost in spaghetti if you don't. Sometimes. So lately I haven't been doing it, but what I planned on doing is after I released this new demo, that's what I planned. I planned on like refactoring everything. But yeah, lately I haven't been doing that. Usually what I do is if I find a mechanic doesn't work well, I'll just rewrite it, like what I'm doing right now. So I'll do like short versions of refactoring, like for specific mechanics. But yeah, I do plan on I don't know if I'm gonna rewrite everything, but I do plan on like going over all my code, especially my player. Like my player is there's just so much spaghetti. Yeah, exactly. Can't make any more progress until you make something, like until you fix something. Like the player, even though it is spaghetti, it's like the root of everything. So like this does work, and everything is going to be based around the player's code. If I could go back in time, I would like to say that I would change it, but at the same time, like this is the only thing that I would like. The only way I know how to go about it, that I know will work, is if I structure it around the player. But yeah, that's why I want to learn, because like I want to learn a little bit more, because I mean, Kitsune just mentioned ECS, and maybe that would have worked better for me. I don't know, but if I knew that was an option, maybe I would have considered it earlier on in development. But this is not bad. It will work like this. We just have to keep going at it. So yeah, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna make the teleport state, and I think I wrote this a while back, but we're gonna start from scratch. So let's go back into teleport portal. What we're gonna do is, yeah, basically our player is not gonna handle, or our player is gonna handle the state that they go into. So like player.motion, like basically forcing the player into the dash state after they teleport is gonna be done by the player, which kind of makes sense. That's how I usually do everything. So let's do that. So we're gonna first grab our hitbox here. So on player entered, we're gonna want to grab this hitbox, and that's player 2. What is this? Teleport portal. And we can either add to queue or just activate. I think we're just gonna activate the node. Now let's do. Yeah, let's do activate node. Oh, how's it going, YouTunes? I completely missed your message. So yeah, unfortunately I can't show. Can I show you the progress? So I don't know when was the last time you saw my stream. I was working on portals for a while now, but I'm deciding to rewrite it. Does it still work like this? Oh wait. So yeah, this is what it currently looks like, but there is some issue with syncing to the physics, so I'm going to rewrite it, or have our player handle this sort of thing. And like, it seems like it's perfect, or it seems like it works right now, but there are some cases where like it doesn't sync up. But it's very rare, but it happens enough time where I have to kind of have to address the issue. So yeah, we're gonna activate our node here, and in activate node, let's grab a teleporter. What is it called? Teleport portal? So what we'll do here is when we activate this node, only thing is, yeah, there are only two possible things that can happen. Either we kill the player or we start teleporting them. So what we'll do is if state is equal to states.teleport, oh wait, no, if states is equal to state.dash. We'll just print it out for now. Or actually, we're gonna say enter teleport state. And if they're in any other state, we're just gonna kill the player. Okay, so, and then in here, what we'll do is say enter, let's create another variable called enter teleport. So it doesn't help that I have another mechanic called teleport. I've been calling it teleport too. That's something that I need to fix. But for now, let's see. Yeah, teleport. So we do have this variable called teleport player. We're going to use that. Let me make sure it's nowhere else in our code. So we handle it here. I'm going to remove it for now. I don't think we need it here. And then what is this? Manage collisions. Yeah, we're not going to handle collisions. Last time, I was starting with the teleport on the y-axis. Oh, okay. So yeah, there's been so many times where I'm like reworking the teleport. You'll see here. This is teleport portal 4. So we made one teleport portal where it syncs up to your physics, or like syncs up to the physics. So like similar to the game portal. You fall through it, like grabs your velocity and then like reverses that velocity. I tried doing that and it did work. It just didn't look appealing to me. It looked a little slow, a little clunky, stuff like that. So I decided, you know what, let's just keep it so that you have to dash through the portal in order for it to work. And it seems like a cool mechanic to do it that way. Oh, no problem. I'm glad I could be of help. So let's see. So we're still gonna have our portal like manage some of this, like determining the outgoing direction. But let's see. Oh yeah, so we have to use teleport player. I'm gonna grab this. And basically what we're going to do is if teleport player is equal to true, when we enter that, let's see, in activate node, first state is equal to dash, teleport player is going to equal true. And then in our states, for our dash, hey, how's it going, Bell Tripter? How you doing, man? And yeah, I do like the feature. I've already designed so many. Well, I designed 2 rooms that I really like with the mechanic. Here I can show it. But yeah, the only issue is that there are like some edge cases where it doesn't work, and it has to do with like our timing. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. So yeah, it should still work since we didn't really delete any code just yet. Oh, it's not gonna work because we already wrote the code for changing the player to the teleport state. Is there a reason why you're not using state machine and get rid of all the if else checks? So how I have it set up is that there are states for the player, but I check it within I guess I have an unorthodox way of going about it. So like, if you're in this state, we basically, this is where I check for when to change into the state. But it's all handled within the player. What were we gonna do? Oh yeah, so we had to write some code for while we're in the teleport state. Or when we just enter the teleport state. So let's do that. We're gonna have to grab what our current teleporter is, and I didn't do that yet. So let's see here. We could either create a new trying to think. Usually I have like this like a collision queue, but I wonder if I should just create another variable for it because I'm kind of lazy. Yeah, no, I think we're gonna do it that way. We're gonna call it teleport portal. Teleport portal export node. Or you know what? Let's just call it teleport portal. Looks like a Yander. Sorry, bro, but your code looks like a Yander dev meme. Let's see what that is. Oh, bro, I hope I don't like this. Alright. I hope I do like this meme. Are you coding, son? I sure am, Dad. I'm not sure I get it. Oh, if, else if, else if. Is that the... He did say sorry, so it's okay. But maybe I'm just saying it's okay because I don't get the joke. Probably the one of else if by I see it. Can I ask you something about Godot 3D? I honestly don't know too much about Godot 3D. I've only made games in 2D. To be fair, I do plan on removing a lot of these things, like a lot of the if-else ifs. It's just, you know, when you're in the, like, while you're coding, it's kind of just like, oh, let me just rush through all of this. But I mean, yeah, I could match all of this kind of stuff. Um, teleport portal node, import node. Okay. So what we'll do here, we'll do. Honestly, we don't even technically we don't even need to record this, but we'll leave it here for now. Didn't mean to offend, more like a bad joke. No worries, man. I'm actually very cool with getting flamed. I'd rather someone, shit on my coding than someone say, "Hey, you're doing, an A-okay job," and then further down the line, it just screws me over. Hey, how's it going, Marvelum. So I can show you guys, and we have like a lot of people watching the stream at the moment. I can show you guys what the game actually looks like. Let's go into like one of the earlier rooms. So yeah, right now I'm working on this portal mechanic, and it does work, but it's like it's messing with. There's like something wrong with syncing the game. I'll show you guys what it looks like right now. All right, so it's a game very similar to Celeste in terms of mechanics. There's obviously whoa, our dash at the moment is very powerful. Yeah, I'm messing with some of the code right now, so it's gonna look a little weird. Oh. Oh no, I don't think we can get it. Oh, we can get it. But yeah, this is like I guess the game loop is just, solving puzzles like this. Trying to get higher. Yeah, make it a suggestion, please. Yeah, the game is very difficult. I'm like struggling to figure out like the perfect balance for people that like usually play this type of game and people that are very new to the game. But yeah, it is very difficult. But the thing is, you die like every time you die. Like if you die in this room, you go like you spawn right there. So it should be very easy to like. At a certain point, you should understand the mechanics. If you die enough times, it's like right now we've died a total of 3 times. But usually when I see people playtest my game, it usually hits around three digits before they beat the game. And yeah, you'll see that we're currently crashing, but that's okay. That's because we are rewriting the teleport mechanic right now. Let's see what's going on here. So we don't need this is player dashing anymore. So I'm going to remove that from our code. Teleport player. Let's. You know, we even might remove some of this code here. We'll find out pretty soon. But if player is dashing, we want to get rid of this. If can teleport player, we're going to keep player.enter neutral state is equal to false. I'm going to comment this out as well. Teleport delay, we'll keep. Actually, we don't even need this anymore either. You could add particles indicating the dash, or it looks kind of blunt, like the character teleported. Yeah, you might be right, but it also might be the stream. I've noticed that like when I watch my streams, it sometimes like lags a bit, or like maybe the frame rate is not as high as what it is on my screen. It might be a little fast, but you're right. Maybe I should add more particles. Oh yeah, it should be very fun to speedrun, definitely. What's the name of this game? It's called Memory, but it's spelled unique way. It's spelled like that. MEMORI. Yeah, I'll send the link. I don't want to force anyone to wishlist, but if you are interested and want to wishlist, you can find it here. You can also play the game for free. Here, I'll send that link too. This is an older version of the game, but it is here as well. Does the game have any unique features setting it apart from Celeste? So the main mechanic is the dash, or it's a very common mechanic is the dash, which is what Celeste has as well. The unique, if you're saying the unique main feature, no, but in terms of like different features compared to Celeste, then yes. So like right now I'm working on the portal mechanic. That's something that I don't think they have in Celeste. Some other mechanics is like the zipline mechanic that I'm working on. So yeah, there like the dash is something that's very common in the game, but yeah, there's gonna be like varying side mechanics or ways that you use it. Oh, thanks, Ben. I appreciate the love. So what were we doing? It might work. Let's see. We didn't do much changes, but we'll see. Alright, so player node, we don't need to do anything with the player node. Wait a second. Player node.global position. Oh, okay, yeah. We need to switch this to just player. Let's delete all of this. And then on teleport, actually what we'll do here as well, when we run teleport player, let's just make sure player node is equal to player. And then we're gonna get rid of the hitbox code for now. On area entered, let's just comment this all out. We could technically delete it. Hey, how's it going, Chef? And how's it going, Mr. Tree? So yeah, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. All right. So at the moment, the teleporter does work, but we're not able to exit the state just yet. So what we're gonna do, that's why we're creating the teleport state. So at the moment, if our state is equal to the dash state, we are teleporting the player, but we created the teleport player variable, so it equals true. And then what we're gonna do is in our states here, are we already? We are in the teleport state. So now we just have to write some code for the teleport state. So let's do that. So it's going to be very similar to our dash state. So I'll just put it right here so we can just look at it from time to time. So we could grab our we could technically tell it to dash, and we could include some information about the dash, or we could just write our own thing. It would be nice to just put in some parameters here for a dash. Like all we could do is literally just say dash speed. We could say dash and dash dash direction. So let's. For now, I'm just gonna put. Oh wait. It might be problematic though. Am I going to add a level system to indicate what level you're on, and when leaving, it goes back to a certain level you were on? And will I do mobile support or only PC? So it is possible to export the game to mobile. I've never done it. But it is possible. I've just never tested it out, and I don't know if it's gonna be as good. So yeah, like my main platform is like Windows, Linux, Mac. But you know, like console, mobile, like all of those other platforms, it is a possibility, but I haven't like delved too much into it. All right, so we could do a dash, or what we could do is while we're in this let's just test it out here, and I'll rewrite it later on if it seems like it works. So we're basically just going to grab, basically we want to determine our player's velocity. And we would want to create a timer here too. We would also need to make sure that some of these things aren't conflicting with each other, but for now, let's just do this, determine player velocity. So over here, we'll just do teleport portal import node dot determine and what is this? Of our player, of self. So yeah, actually what's funny is that we are still moving forward, and I think that's because we're already running teleport player or determine player velocity in. Are we actually? No, yeah, we are right here. But what we do need to do is either create a dash duration timer for this one. Or just create a new timer altogether. We could create a new timer altogether. Wouldn't be a big deal. So we do have this keep velocity timer. I do think that'll like mess up some stuff. Let's comment all of this out. I'm gonna get rid of this. Gonna get rid of this. Whoa. This is teleport delay. We do want to keep teleport delay. So this is when we enter the teleport. What we're gonna do. So I think what we could do is, here's an option. What we could do is when you enter the teleporter, you get into the dash state, and then in here, this is where we're just gonna run dash again. And when you when you enter the teleport state, immediately after you enter the teleport state and the timer runs out, we'll enter the dash state again with a certain velocity added. The only issue with this is that we're gonna get a larger I think we might want to fix our dash duration in this function here. So yeah, how it'll look is we go into the dash. When you dash into the teleporter, it switches you to the teleporter state, and then once the teleporter state timer runs out, you go back into the dash state, and then from the dash state, you're dashing until you enter the neutral state. I think that's what we'll do. I don't know if I'm overcomplicating things though. My stream is getting recommended. Thanks. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm noticing there's like a lot of. I think this is the most amount of viewers I've ever gotten on stream. So that's pretty cool. You're a first year game dev, so you're gonna chill for a bit. That's awesome to hear. I'm still relatively new too. I've only taken game dev seriously for about 2 years. Like 2 years. I almost exactly 2 years. I think I started in November of 2020, I think. So yeah, we're in a similar boat. So, you know what I'm going to do for now? Let's just teleport the player, and from the teleport state, they're going to go immediately into the neutral state. I think that's what we'll do for now, and then we'll go from there, just to make sure everything works, because I think right now when we test this out, we're still stuck in the dash state, because our motion is vector 2. Yeah, our motion is 110. So what we'll do here, let's actually have our portal not do any of this. The YouTube God has seen me on this day. The almighty God, the YouTube algorithm. Alright, so yeah, we're stuck here, but this is when we're going to set the teleport duration. So in our player node, let's do this. Create a new variable. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know. I'll try to answer them as best as I can. So we'll do teleport teleport duration timer, and usually I think we leave this as, we'll do 0.2 seconds. And what we'll do is when we enter the teleport state, we'll say, well, one, we're gonna say, do we want to create another variable and say exit teleport? Yeah, exit teleport state. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much. Exit teleport state is equal to false, and then we're gonna want to start a timer. So let's actually create a timeout for this. And exit teleport state is equal to true. Let's also grab a reference to this object here. Is Godot and C# similar? You can code in C# with Godot. But I would say the main language with Godot that like most people use is GDScript. Is this a commercial game or is it just for itch.io? I plan on making this a commercial game, yes. But honestly, I'm like in between whether or not I should like I do want people to play the game. So like if someone like can't afford the game or anything like that, I think I'm gonna like make an option for people to just play the game. So it might be free on like itch.io and paid on Steam for whoever's interested. What is the language GDScript most similar to? In terms of like syntax and everything, I would say Python. It's very close to Python. Looks like Python. Oh wait, whoops. Alright, so teleport duration timer. And so this is 0.2 seconds. It's one shot. Oh, wait a second. Some of these things aren't one shot, and maybe that's what's screwing us over. Oh no, never mind. Hey, how's it going, Lexical? Welcome back. How old was I when I first started coding? What OS am I? Okay, let me try. Oh my god, there's so many responses. Thanks, Avarice. I'll let you. If you are interested, you could already play the game on. I think it's in the description of the stream. You can play it already on itch.io. It's a much older language. I mean, a much older version. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I already posted it if you scroll up a bit. But yeah, it should be in the description, like all of my links and stuff like that. What OS am I using? I'm using Windows. But yeah, I can export the game to Linux or Mac, and I will be exporting it to Linux and Mac. How old was I when I started coding? Like 15. I was 15. Unless you consider like using Scratch as programming. And then if you consider Scratch, I was probably in middle school, but like barely. Like I think I went to, there's like this museum that I went to when I was like yeah, when I was in middle school, we went to like the Sony museum or something like that, and yeah, they were showing us how to use Scratch. Hey, how's it going, Silver Scarf? What were we doing? I got so distracted. Oh yeah, we were starting this teleport. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is just go in our enter state. We want to make sure that we're starting this timer. Teleport duration node dot start. Oh, and another thing we want to make sure of is if we are dashing, we need to make sure that we stop any other timers from playing. So I could either iterate through all of our timers here, or I could just set our dash. Actually, we can't just end them, because what we need to do is make sure that like all of these variables are set to false. Let's see if it works. There might be some issues here. Teleport dash duration timer node dot start. And then what we need to make sure of is that when that timer is done, for our teleport node, did we already include a state for it? I think we did. No, we didn't. I'll just put it down here. What do we call it? Exit. If exit teleport state. For now, let's just put our player in the false state. Oh, call group would probably work out really well. What's going on? I'm just working on the teleport mechanic right now, or rewriting the teleport mechanic. So let's try this again. Yeah, we're gonna crash a bunch while we figure this out. Did process disabling get ported, backported to 3.x? You might be able to take advantage of that. I've used a little bit of like disabling the process, but I don't want to mess with it too much, just because sometimes I do use it and then sometimes I don't, and like yeah, it just messes with me. So I'd rather just keep it. I'd like to keep it always running. All right, so at the moment, it seems. Let me increase the teleport state for a little longer. I'm gonna put it for like. Actually, let's get rid of teleport delay right here. All we want to do, dash duration timer dot stop. So technically I don't want this to be handled in our teleporter. Is this a solo project? Yep, yes it is. So what's weird is that we're in the teleport state, and at the moment I think gravity is still being applied to our player. Let's see. Teleport, then fall. Maybe it's just that it's very short. So let's go. Let's set this as 1 second just to make sure. Shout out to solo dev. Yes, yes. Although, okay, yeah. So our teleport does work. For now. Yeah, we're still crashing though. So yeah, this is a solo dev project, but I do like. I don't do the art. I'm constantly like working with people or like commissioning work for like the art, the sounds. I haven't commissioned music or anything like that just yet, but that's the plan. I've commissioned like the cover art, stuff like that. Okay, so once we exit the teleport, what's weird is that we're crashing when we enter the teleport here. Let's see. Determine player velocity on where is this running? Alright. We dash through, nothing happens, and then we dash through again, and then we crash. Oh, we don't crash. What the hell? Oh, when we press B again. You know what it is? It's been a while since I worked on our hitbox. Let's see. Oh, it's because exit teleports. I don't think we've ever fixed this variable here in our dash. When we switch into the teleport state, what is it? If teleport player, so we need to make sure teleport player is equal to false. And we'll do this. I mean, we could do this once we exit or once we enter the teleport player, or we'll do it once we exit the teleport. So in exit state, let's just make here states. $1,300 lines, you're crazy, huh? Yeah, I am a little crazy. Okay, so that works. And then we can't seem to teleport through a new portal, and yeah, we're still crashing. Let's see what's going on here. Determine player velocity. It's weird because we're in the dash state. We shouldn't be going into. Oh, but you know what it is? Here, wait. We need to make sure that we reset this variable. Teleport player needs to be set back to false when we die. Okay, so yeah, we won't crash anymore, but we're still not teleporting through. Let me just see. why that's happening. Oh, very strange. Let me give it like 5 seconds. So I think maybe we set can teleport player to false somewhere here. Why am I using GD script for a big project like this? I mean, it's all relative, right? Is this a big project? It started out as a very small project. Okay, so the issue seems like... We're in the teleport state. I don't know why yet. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. So it seems like teleport player is still true somewhere. If state is equal to dash, then we're setting our state to, well, we're saying teleport player is equal to true. And then where do we set it? To false. We set it to false when we reset our player's position. We set it to false when we exit the teleport state. Oh, look at that. We're in the teleport state for some reason. After we start dashing again. 1.4K. What the F is wrong with you? That's where you're mistaken, bro. It's at 2,388 or 2,391. Well, yeah, this is a project of 2 years now, so it's all been adding up. Honestly, I can't figure out what's going on here. Like, I feel like I need to like go at this with a clean slate, or we could just continue with the original teleport portal. Decisions. Is there an easy way to separate files out in GDScript? I mean, you could separate it into like, I guess you could like separate code into like entities and stuff like that. But the thing is, like the only thing that like my player only uses, yeah, I guess you could technically use. You could technically go about it that way. No, yeah, for sure. I've just found it easier for me to work in one file. That's just me. But yeah. Like, I mean, you could technically run scripts in like a singleton or something like that too. Thank you, man. Thank you. All right, so we set it to equal false. Yeah, I feel like, oh my god, this is so frustrating. All right. Enter teleport state. Right now we are what? We're in the dash state. Did we figure out what we wanted to do after the dash state? Why don't I make a game in Unreal Engine 5? It isn't easier. I think it's all relative. Like, I mean, I think I remember reading this this post where it's like a lot of people will say like, you know, Unity is better or Unreal is better, but it's because they've taken for granted like that they've used the engine for so long. Because I can easily say I can easily say Godot is easier, at least for the game. Like, I mean, and I would like, I guess, advocate that making a game in Godot making my game in Godot is a lot easier than making it in Unity or Unreal. But like I said, that's like my opinion. All right. So how do we want to go about this? I might just erase all of this again. And all right, let's try to do this one last time. It's just our player that we need to be concerned with. So I'm going to get rid of all the code for our teleporter for now. We're going to ignore all of this, or we'll just say, or we'll just tell our player not to do this. Exit teleport state is equal to false. Exit teleport state should equal true here. Oh wait, no, it should equal false. And then in our teleport duration timer node, or teleport duration exit teleport state should equal true. So we are going to be in the teleport state for 1 second, and then we should exit back into the false state. Is that what we did? Oh, I think we put ourselves in the dash state. That was the issue. Oh, no. We put ourselves in the false state. So what's going on here that we're not exiting? We're in the dash state currently. Hey, what's my Discord? So you could join. Here, I'll send you a link. It should be in the description, actually. But I'll just send an invite. Am I right that it goes to the teleport state when you press the dash? It goes into the teleport state. Well, it should go into the teleport state when I collide with it. Okay, so here we'll go over everything. Maybe I should just slow it down a bit. Figure out what we need to do. So if I dash regularly, we should always go from the dash to the neutral state, or like any state we just dash. You can see that on the top left. And then over here, when we dash through. Okay, so right now we're just taken into the dash state. What we need to do is, if we are colliding with our hitbox here, or our hitbox is colliding with a oh wait, this is exited. If it's a teleport portal, we activate the teleport portal, and then on activate node. If our state is equal to dash, if our state is equal to dash, then we say, oh, we completely got rid of teleport player. Teleport player is equal to true. Our teleport import node is equal to the node, and then we're running teleport player. Let's comment this out for now. We just want to make sure that we enter the teleport state, which I believe we will. I'm sorry if I'm missing some people's messages. Also, Unity, I don't understand what you're saying. What do I think about O3DE? I'm not sure what that is. It's open source and powerful. Maybe. How do I even learn to do this? YouTube tutorials, stuff like that. What's so good about Godot? I guess the main appeal is that it's open source. So we're not. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so yeah, we're not teleporting our player just yet, and that's because we erased that over here. So we are going to keep teleport player, but we're not going to add any velocity to the player. We're just going to set motion equal to 0, our global position here, and our dash duration timer node. We need to make sure that we reset the timers for everything, or we just disable everything going on there. We could leave it here. No, let's not leave it there. We might come up with some issues there, but we'll figure that out in due time. Is Godot easy to learn? Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, I think it's easier to learn than other languages, personally. Let's go back here. All right, so that's basically all we wanted to happen. But the second time around, it doesn't work. And I think, yeah, we're in the teleport state for some reason. And I think it's because our timers are all messed up. But let's see. Yeah, it's just like with anything. You know, you build a structure and then you're trying to build on top of that structure, and yeah. I apologize if I missed people's messages. There's like a lot going on right here. So teleport player is equal to true dot teleport player, and then this is on our enter state. Let me make sure. We could honestly start the timer now, but let me just make sure it's in our enter state for our teleport. Yeah, we do. Exit teleport state is equal to false. Oh. Did we set teleport player equal to false as well? There we go. Oh my god. So yeah, it was just me missing that variable. So yeah, we're teleporting now, but now we want to add velocity to the player, and I think we'll handle all of this in the teleport state. So like for a split second, or for like the how do we want to do this? We might create another timer. So this is the teleport duration timer. Let's see. We could do like teleport dash duration. Why not add fire in the game? Um, yeah, I mean, do you give the function specified return types? Most of the time, no. Most of the time, it's all void functions. Certain things like if we are colliding, if our raycast is like colliding with something, it'll return true or something like that. Most of the time, they don't return anything because most of our variables are they already exist globally. Hey man, Twilight, I'm not sure. Are you? I can't tell if they're trolling or not. But by the looks of it, it seems like you are. So what we could do is so for our teleport duration timer, what we're gonna do is actually set it to like basically accelerate our player, or that'll be, it's kind of like our teleport delay timer, and then our teleport dash duration is going to be the amount of time before we have to exit that state. Or we could make it so that after we dash from the teleport state, we enter the neutral state again. Not sure yet. Hey, how's it going, there, Raphael King? So what I'm going to try for now is actually putting ourselves back into the dash state from the teleport state. Maybe we don't even have to like deal with any of that kind of stuff. So over here we'll actually just say, well, let's just try it. This is in our state. Let's try this. Yeah, I can remove pass. The reason why it's there is, yeah, usually when I'm just testing stuff out. Okay, so this kind of works, but I'm thinking. Oh wait. We would have to manipulate our dash state a little bit. Oh wait, it's hard for us to get across here. Let's bring our player over here. So yeah, with this we're kind of forced to go across, and the dash is a little too powerful at the moment, and we need to make sure that we keep our dash ability. So yeah, we can't dash again, so that's something we need to do. Or another thing we could do is when we enter the teleport state is we have our timer, our teleport dash duration timer. Oh, thank you, Lazy Cozy. I appreciate it. So what we could do is we started our dash duration timer node. I don't know if I'm gonna overcomplicate things right now, but what I'm gonna try to do is actually run dash in this function, and then from there we'll add a value to make it run for a certain amount of time, and then it's also going to start the dash duration timer. And that's when we'll set exit teleport state equal to true. So let's try that. Let me add this function here. So exit teleport state. Let's just comment this out. We'll say dash. And let's just do teleport. Wait. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Can't even restart. Oh, this is supposed to be true. Okay, so yeah, this is kind. Let's see. So it seemed to work on our first instance, and that's because I think some of our dash variable. I think I have to rewrite a lot of this stuff. At least if we're gonna work with making this into a state. So you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm going to end the stream here. I'll try to figure out. Maybe I'll try to figure out what to do off stream. That way I'm not like caught up into this loop. I'm gonna try to rewrite the whole teleport state, and then we'll go from there. How long have I been working on this game? 2 years now. Close to 2 years. I think I started in November of 2020 or December of 2020. But yeah, if you guys are interested in playing the game, it's free on itch. Yeah, here's the Steam page too, for anyone interested. Actually, there's a Discord link that I sent. It's right here. Yeah, that's all my links. Oh yeah, on Steam. But yeah, it's not available on Steam just yet. I'm not sure when it will be, but if you guys want to wishlist it, I would appreciate it. But there's no need to. But yeah, thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by, YouTunes, and everyone else. See ya.